Hello everyone. I had to giggle. I was setting this up, and with my new phone, I couldn't figure out how to flip the phone. New technology is not my forte. If you saw my post today, I have a new phone, new computer, new whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, welcome to this week's Tease Towel. I started to get on here and I realized I have been babysitting grandsons, let me make that clear, grandsons today, which is like I become a human jungle gym. I was noticing darkness under my eyes and I'm like, oh, I'll fix that. But oh no, it's time to do this. So here I am. Here I am, a little crazed and exhausted, but I am here for you tonight. It is the holiday season, so it is that time of season where everybody is crazed, everybody is exhausted, all of the things. So I am not complaining, it's just part of the joy of it all. But what I do want to talk about today is there really is this, it's a time of indulgence. We have all these holiday parties. We have, tonight we're going out to dinner with friends. You have all of this stuff going on, and then right after Christmas you have New Year's, and it's just one thing after another. It's a magical time of year, and it's filled with all the festivities, all the fun, all the twinkling lights, and all the delicious food and drinks. But as wonderful as the season is, it comes with those challenges of all of that, and how to balance that, and how to balance that indulgence and staying healthy. The way things go with when you're setting your doctor's appointments for your physicals, I am now at the point where my physical is going to be next week. It's in December. Not a good time. Actually, 1st of January is not a good time either, because you're just coming off all of the holidays and all of that stuff. So the good news, it is possible to balance and enjoy the holidays without sacrificing being. Because that's what it's about. We want to enjoy it. We want to be present. We don't want to restrict it to the point where we can't enjoy the holidays, but we can stay active. We can make healthy food choices and enjoy the season with a little bit less guilt. So I have looked up, part of it is me looking up, part of it is me being a PT, part of it is all of that. But I have some tips for trying to balance the indulgence and the healthiness. So number one is set your intention, not your restrictions. So the key to balancing that is mindset. And instead of focusing on what you can't have, set an intention on what you want to feel for yourself. Ask yourself, do I want to feel energized and vibrant, or do I want to feel sluggish and overstuffed? That's something that is very important to think about ahead of time. When you approach the holidays with the intention of feeling good, you start out naturally making some better choices. And this doesn't mean skipping a holiday cookie or saying no to your favorite dish. It's just about enjoying those mindfully. The second one, and this is what I practice probably 365 days of the year, maybe. Oh, there's a few times that it goes to 100%, but enjoying that 80-20 rule. This applies to so many things in our lives, but one of my favorite approaches to dieting or to how I'm eating, because it's really hard when you enjoy food to eat perfectly 100% of the time, is doing the 80-20 rule. So 80% of the time you're focusing on nourishing your body, eating healthy, eating the right things and doing it well, and then 20% of the time, that weekends or some of those holiday events, you have that time to enjoy your favorite treats. You're not going to ruin everything if you follow that kind of rule. By allowing yourself to enjoy the things that you love, part of the time you're not going to feel as deprived, and you're not going to then blow it all by binging again later. Tip number 3 is stay active in the holiday spirit. We all know how busy the time can get, but staying active doesn't mean that you have to actually even do your normal gym routine. Embrace the activities that naturally fit into the season, which was me today. I didn't get a workout in, but between lifting a 4-year-old, lifting a 18-month-old, having them climbing all over me, going for walks up and down from the floor, passing the ball, all that stuff, I got in some exercise that fits with this time of year or what I was doing today. So being able to go for a walk and admire the neighbor's lights, or turn on some festive music and dance in your home, or making it a tradition that the whole family goes for a stroll after the holiday meal. Those are some ways that you can connect and give your body a chance to digest and try to get in a little bit of movement with it all. So even those small bursts of movement and activity, you don't get focused on that you have to do 30 minutes to an hour all in one time. Make sure that you're doing those movements throughout the day, and that can make a big difference in not sabotaging the holiday season with your exercise and your eating. Tip 4 is eat smart. So holiday parties can be really tricky, and there's a few strategies that can help with that, which is starting with water. Drink a glass of water before you eat. Staying hydrated will help curb your appetite, but it also fills you up a little bit and prevents overindulgence. Survey the spread. Look at what's out there before you just start eating, and pick the things, the options that you really want, versus starting at the first of the line and grabbing a bunch of things, and then you find things that you really, really like later, and then feeling like you need to eat it because your plate's full. So really survey the area first, and then decide the things that you really enjoy and skip the ones that aren't as exciting. And then the other piece of that's follow the half and half rule. Fill half your plate with veggies and lighter options, and the other half with some of your favorites. So it's not about deprivation, it's about finding that balance. Tip number 5, and this is what I talked about last week a bit, is managing your stress, and then also prioritizing your sleep. It's easy to forget that our overall health is not just about how much we eat and how much we move, but it's also about how much we sleep and managing that stress. If you're feeling very, very stressed and you're not sleeping, those are both things that increase your cortisol levels, and so that is going to add to your building fat. But stress can also make us do stress eating. When we feel overwhelmed, we tend to get comfort in eating or drinking. And then prioritizing your sleep. Sleep is essential for regulating hunger and regulating those cortisol levels. So trying to find that balance and make sure you shut down a little bit early during those times so that you can sleep well. And then the last tip is focusing on what really, really matters. Remember, the holidays are not just about food. They're about connection and gratitude and being with those that we love. And so it's about bringing us closer. So instead of centering the holidays on meals, center it on games and volunteering and just spending time with family and those you love, and crafting, or do something for the night, whether it's the parties, whether it's the family gatherings, whatever it is, trying to spend other things, have activities that are not just about food. By shifting that focus, you can really help strike that balance. So it's a tough time of year, and it's a tough time to figure that out. So these are some tips that can help you with that. If you missed the tips, go back and watch them on replay. If you know someone that can benefit from that, please share it with them. That's what I'm here for. But it's all about balancing that. Indulgence in health is all about intention, moderation, and seeking ways to enjoy the season that still nourish your body and your spirit. Give yourself permission to indulge, but also honor your well-being. So A little bit of balance can go a long way in helping you through the holiday season, and still be able to savor the magic in the moment of the holidays, and starting out the new year feeling our best. So I hope you found those helpful. There were some of the things that were good reminders for me. Some of this stuff we know and we ignore or we forget about and all of that. So I hope you find them helpful too. Please feel free to share with others if you feel that they are struggling and are unsure and could get benefit from this too. As I say this, I'm leaving, I'm getting off, and I'm going to change clothes and get ready to go out to dinner with some friends. But again, it's finding that balance. It's not depriving yourself. That makes the holiday unenjoyable. It makes life unenjoyable. So even past the holidays, it's kind of finding that balance between health and overindulgence that is super, super important. So thank you if you hopped on this week for Tease Tell. Thank you if you watch it on replay. Please share, and I will see you next week. Next week will be, what will it be? Next week will be Christmas Eve. I don't know how that'll go. We may, it may be an earlier time next week because of Christmas Eve, because we go to church usually pretty early, and things will be happening with families, and I want people to be able to see it. So it'll likely be in the morning next week, but I will give you some advance warning. So thank you if you hopped on. Thank you for watching this, and I'll see you next time on Tease Tell. Bye-bye.